just bought this van. I've been living in my 1979 Mercedes camper for 2 years now. I love that van, but it was itching me to do my own conversion. Alone and without any experience, I sold my old van and started my very own van build. So I've got some big news for you. I bought a new van. I'm in this new van right now. I'm going to convert this van into my new home. I'm gonna build stuff in there so I can live in there, and it's gonna replace my old van, which I bought already converted. It had a Westphalia built inside, but this one's completely empty, and I'm gonna convert it myself. Yeah! So it's not completely empty. As you can see back there, there's still some wooden panels. Let me show you what's in there, and then let's get started. Welcome to the back of the van. As you can see, there are still some wooden panels all around, and also this wooden shelf that is from the former owners. So before I can do anything and do any measurements for the installation and everything, this all needs to go. So let's get started. So I removed the screws here everywhere, but as you can see, the wood still is attached to the wall. So I think it has to do with these things. I have to. I just wanted to quickly remove this, and I thought I was able to do this by just loosening it up here and up there and those two down there. But I found out on this side already that there were two more screws, these two, that I couldn't remove before I wasn't able to remove. I had to remove these things first. So that's the same on the other side. So I basically just have to dismantle the whole shelf unit thing, which is fine. I need to do this anyway at some point, but it takes a bit longer than expected. Oh well. What? Unbelievable. I had some problems getting out these screws here. I've seen videos of people before that had similar problems with getting these out. So I'm now sprayed with this thing here that will hopefully help with that. We'll see. I'll just let it sit for like half an hour or something, and then try again and see if that's a bit better. So I left it to sit a little bit and tried it again with this thing, but it didn't do anything. So now I've got something I can try to do it by hand and see how that works. Yes, that worked. I mean, I knew it was gonna be dirty, but that's really dirty. Look at all this dirt. Whoa. So this is how it looks like after day 1, and I'm obviously not done with cleaning yet, but there are these strips here that are glued in that I still have to remove, but I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with the first day. Got a lot done. I removed all of the panels here and there and there on the walls, and I removed this big shelf that was here that was actually more complicated than I thought. And what took longer than expected were these screws in the floor. But in the end I was able to get rid of them too, remove the floor, clean the floor a little bit. So yeah, let's see how far I get tomorrow. This morning I already removed these strips that were here on the floor with the heat gun. That worked quite well, and now I need to clean this a bit better, but before I do that I need to go to the hardware store to get some wooden beams and some paint to seal up all of the scratches. So let's go! So I'm back from the hardware store, actually for quite a while now, and I thought that by now the windows that I ordered would already be here, but they didn't show up, so that's a bit of a bummer. Because I need to cut a hole in the roof for them, I wanted to first cut the hole before I clean up everything nicely, because obviously stuff is gonna get dirty again. I will start cleaning up stuff anyway, the little scratches, with this white stuff. But I'll start with the roof and with the sides, and then I'll do the floor at the end. So yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, it's so pretty, but you know, you're not gonna see it anyway in the end, so whatever. So I'm done painting over all the little scratches that were the ceiling and on the sides, and I didn't do the floor yet because the floor is still pretty dirty, but I would say that was pretty successful. And too bad that I couldn't start with installing the windows, but that's fine, I'll just have to do it and another day. That was it for the end of day 2. Didn't seem like there was a lot of progress, but actually, I don't know, the painting took quite some time and it was some fun, so yeah, see you tomorrow. I already spent the whole morning cleaning the floor and painting all of the parts that had some little scratches or didn't have any paint anymore with some Hammerite. You can't really see on the camera, but in reality it looks very spotty and very ugly, but I guess it's fine. So originally I didn't want to do this at this point because I wanted to wait until the windows arrive, but then it took too long, so I did it anyway. But if you are very attentive, you might have already spotted that back there you can see my roof window that arrived yesterday, and then my side window arrived today too. So now that I'm done painting everything, the next step would be installing the windows. But that's something for another video. So I guess that's it for prepping the van for installing everything. So thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next one.